Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Welcome to Flat Earth Debate. I'm your host, Nathan Oakley, and if you are new to this channel or you've not done so already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to keep up to date with the Flat Earth Debate. We are joined by Ranty, who's been in a bit of an outrage with some of the things that were presented on Flat Earth Debate number 178. So this will be Flat Earth Debate 178B. But I'm going to go straight to Ranty as he's got some visual demonstrations of why he's so outraged with the claims that it's a geometric impossibility to have North Brule, if I'm saying that right, and Snaefell at differing heights. So, Ranty, where do we begin?
Okay, so I've been down to St. Bees, so essentially this is North Brule here, and the distance to North Brule is 34.8 miles to the peak of it. And here we have Snaefell, and to the peak of Snaefell is 38 miles away. Now, the contention is, on this image, clearly, when it's leveled out as well, North Brule is actually higher than Snaefell. And the ballers would say that is an indication of the curve of the Earth, because Snaefell is dropping behind the curve, and that it can't be possible on a flat plane. It's impossible for it to be on a flat plane. And the Rumpus came in and claimed a victory, saying that the arc calculations and all this kind of stuff, these measurements that he came up with this particular calculator, prove that that he was correct, and this is not possible on a flat Earth. However, I am going to show you that is complete and utter rubbish. Here is the image that I took. It's been straightened out, so it is now completely level. I've put a straight line through the top, and this is the distance with which North Brule is actually higher than Snaefell, as we're looking at it through to perspective. And what I've actually done, I've put a ruler in on the bottom, and we have a ruler going across. This is 10, 20, 30. Unfortunately, I could only get a 30-inch ruler, so I've stopped at 30, and then I've started again with a fresh ruler, and I've put another 10 on. So in total, on the bottom, we have 40 inches or 40 centimeters. And we're going to say that each centimetre is 1 mile. Now then, if I show you on Google Earth, just to prove, this is some lines that I've put in, line of sight, just to show you the distances. It's already been shown on Nathan's debate before, but I'll show you now. The properties on this, which is the measurement for the top of North Brule here, is 34.8 miles. And the measurement for this particular line, which is to the top of Snaefell, is 38 miles. That's this one here. Now, if we scroll in, you can actually see that the top of Snaefell, where I put the line in, is directly between the two pylons at the top of the hill. And that's what we see in the image. If you see, the top of the hill is directly between the two pylons. Now then, here we have, now we know the distances and we know the heights of these. Snaefell is 38 miles away at a height of 2,027 feet. Now we can confirm that if we go to Peak Finder and we look at Snaefell and we click on Snaefell, it says 621 meters or 2,037 feet. When we click North Brule, it says 565 meters or 1,854 feet. Right, so now we have the measurements and we have the distance. All we need to do now is just do a diagram. So essentially here what I've done is I've put the green line in as being North Brule, and I've put a measurement in to 1854 on this ruler down the side, which is from 0 to 21. Now if I put a line through this, you'll see that I'm not fudging anything in any way, shape or form. I'll just adjust the size of these, and I'll move that down to say 3. and I'll just put this green line, essentially, top of the green line. That's 18, that's 54, 1854 exactly. Yes? And at the top of one Snaefell, 38 miles away at a height of 2027. If I put the line into that so you can see on the ruler, that is exactly at 2027. And the last thing we need to do is just put the line of sight in, which I've already done, which you can all probably see. And we have the red line from 0 going all the way up to the line of sight to the top of Snaefell. Snaefell's line of sight is intersected by the top of North Barule, which is clearly higher in perspective than it would be if you was looking at the top of Snaefell. So from a 0 point all the way up to 2037, and we put the correct distances in, 38 miles and 34.8 miles. North Barule is higher in perspective on a flat plane, and it's exactly as you would expect to see. Can you see how much is lifted up above how many meters, how many feet? And we look at the image, and as you can see, Snaefell is here, North Barule is here, and exactly as we would expect on this image here. You can take a screenshot of this, ballers, because I'm sure you're all watching, right? Or you screenshot this all you like, because this is real world proof with a graph that shows exactly to scale what you would expect to see on a flat plane.
Awesome.
End of debate.
Drops mic. Yeah, very cool, Renty. Thank you very much for demonstrating that. Your outrage has hopefully been quelled slightly.
Just a bit.
Just a tad. Excellent. So yeah, with that, I'll say once again a massive thank you to Ranty for debunking that slight little aside note from the last debate, number 178. So check that out if you want to see exactly what's being referenced here. But it would seem, as per usual, reality references a flat plane. So once again, thanks to Ranty. I've been Nathan Oakley, and I will see you all in the next video.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!